But what makes a good opening can begin with a bang, a story, a joke, something, something that can make everyone go, oh, I should listen to this guy now and pay attention. Here are some of the tips in this DVD. I got that. Make sure you look at a single one person and seal their souls well. But what if I don't want to look at their eyes? Well, look at their foreheads. It's literally the same thing. Notes. If you have given your P1, raise your hand. If you haven't given your P1, raise your hand. Okay. Those of you who didn't give their P1, okay, to those of you who didn't use your P1, here's a side tip. Don't use notes. Avoid me. I'm bad example. Keep it onto the side. But once you've reached P2 or P3 and above, throw your notes down the drain. You don't need them. Audience interaction. Make sure you tell jokes, stories, and other stuff which can capture the audience. And make sure your story and joke correlates. Don't talk about World War II and that funny guy with that silly mustache, and then talk about how your math class is boring. They don't correlate. Stop talking about your math class. One of the things I advise is the time limit. As soon as you reach the green light, take a deep breath and be happy that you reached the qualification time, which is kind of weird. What are we being qualified for? Mystery competitions, Once you've reached the yellow light, you can end your speech, or you can be extra edgy and reach for the red light, the Mayday light. As soon as you reach the red light, end your speech. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Or that Sybil Auntie won't qualify you for that mystery competition, which she's always talking about all the time. I've been here for 4 years, which means two things. I am lazy and I'm old. So I've noticed a lot of changes with this group. For example, back in 2016 to 17, we barely had members. We had 15 to 25. But and back then we had Ruben. I know he came just for this meeting, but before he wasn't there. So back then we used to have Ruben Suju, who used to win trophies back to back to back. Every time he walked on stage, you knew he was going to ace it. I'm sorry, when I wrote the speech, I didn't know he was coming. He ruined everything. I hate you. Yeah. Ever since our 100th meeting, we've been growing, okay? We've been losing some of our older members, which is kind of sad, but we've been growing and getting new people. So what I really want to say is, thank you for giving us all your money. Please buy my CD. I have kids to feed. Oh wait, no I don't. They stole my kids. I'm sorry. Thank you.